You guys want to see this beautiful new piece of metal I got? Here, take a look. Whoa, 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 not that. There we go. What's up, guys? My name's Matt, and welcome back to Formula Foodie, a show about food, Formula One, and the way that I enjoy food culture around the world, and these hands are spoken for. Hoo-ya! We'll keep working on that. Today, we're here to talk about the Austrian Grand Prix, and I'll be making a Kaiserschmarrn. This sweet treat translates to the Emperor's Mess, and I'm well known for making a mess in the kitchen, so this will be perfect. I'm whipping up a strawberry and rhubarb compote to put on top, then we'll make the cakes. But first, let's talk about the Canadian Grand Prix from last time out. I did not have it on my bingo card for Mercedes to dominate the weekend, but lo and behold, we had a nice change of pace. Not only did George qualify with technically the fastest time this year, but now he didn't share it with Max, and he actually had a leg up on Max of almost a quarter of a second. He really put in a stellar lap on Saturday. And with Kimi starting from 4th, his best position so far this year, you knew they were going to have a good day on Sunday. George held off a penalty point-ridden Max Verstappen to hold the race lead, and Antonelli proved that his recent run of bad luck was over, and Toto Wolff had a good reason to sign him because this kid has got some major talent, and getting on the podium this early in his career, he's destined for success. If he and George can get a solid car for next year, they're going to be a real threat. As far as this year's most dominant car, the McLarens seem to have a pretty tricky weekend in Canada. Piastri did qualify 3rd, but getting overtaken and not really being able to bring it back, that hurt almost as much as Lando just ruining his own race and almost taking Piastri out in the process. Yeah, the less said about that the better. Lovable Lando just seems to keep bringing himself down with these mistakes. Come on, guy. You got this. As far as cheerleading goes, Alex Albon does not have a lot of great things to say about his race engineer's choices recently. Although his engineers did do an excellent job in repairing the entire engine cover blowing off in quali, which was pretty bizarre, he got onto a pretty good quali and, well, just couldn't make that work in the race. The tire calls were not optimal, sounds like he didn't get what he wanted, and the standard Williams set at the beginning of the year with scoring so many points, he wants to hold them to that throughout the year, and I can't blame him. He's a talented driver that needs to be given that car and the right calls every time. Looking forward to this week, we have Austria. Those rum-soaked raisins bring a nice zing to this fluffy, full pancake that we're absolutely obliterating, and then covering in butter and sugar like all good food should be. The Red Bull Ring always brings exciting racing with fine margins for error, and Max Verstappen better hope he doesn't get another penalty point. He may not be pushing Lando around like he did last year. I think he just wants to keep his nose clean and have a good home race. As I finish topping off our sweet treat here, let's take a look at this beautiful piece of art. Thanks again for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the Austrian Grand Prix. Have a good one. Peace.
I'm married.